boys. Shout to all my lost boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys.
Welcome to Requested Review. My name is Jason, and on this episode, we're going to be reviewing 21st Century Phantom by B.o.B, The Cooler, and the Definitive Sankey. So let's get started. This is the Cooler. I have waited for this item for a long time, and I think I should have waited a little bit more. This is presented by Vanishing Ink. And what the Cooler is it is a deck switch. It is supposed to be the most beautiful deck switch, invisible, and I like that. I think it's a cool idea for those of you who have not seen the trailer. The method is pretty apparent, but they said it's supposed to be hidden. It comes with the DVD, and then you have to make your own gimmick. Now, I'm not going to show you fully what the gimmick is, but basically, it's supposed to look like a card case. Now, from what you can see here, is not that much through video, but if you were here in real life, you would be able to see this entire gimmick. Be able to see it. Sides, front. I mean, I opened it up. I said, you have to be kidding me. I really wanted to like this. It doesn't fit an entire deck of cards. You have to destroy 2 boxes, and I mean, they give you an extra sliding sheet. Basically, it's a little thing that slides, but it's not invisible, and I guess if you made it with other decks, it still wouldn't look good. I can't give this much of a rating. If you want to do a deck switch, save your money. There are plenty of other deck switches out there. The Cooler is sadly not one of them. Next up is 21st Century Phantom by Oz Perlman. I'm a very big fan of Oz. He does close-up magic, corporate magic, and mentalism, practical mentalism, and this is one of them. This is really cool. If you have not seen this, check out the trailer. Basically what you do is you have a bunch of business cards. They take one out with a celebrity's name on the back. They remember the celebrity. You then proceed to cut out a silhouette of that celebrity, which is really cool. Now, there were a lot of ways I was thinking about this, how this could possibly work. You know, with maybe there's small pencil lines which he cuts along. I was so wrong. This method is very cool, very easy, and it flies right by the audience. And it's a little bit annoying to set up, but as Oz says, you have to just sit down one day for an hour and you can make a dozen of these. And it's great. I don't want to give away too much of what it is, but they do provide the gimmicks in here. And he also gives you a great marketing tip with the magnets, putting them on a magnet so they can keep it and frame it on their refrigerator. It's really great. I would give this a 4.5 out of 5 because it's not something that I would do every time I have a gig because it's just too much. It's very time consuming, but it's a great routine. People will go, wow, and I recommend this. Lastly, we have the Definitive Sankey. This is a 3 volume book set made by Vanishing Ink, by Andy Gladwin and Joshua J. If you are a Sankey fan, buy this. I'm a huge Jay Sankey fan. I have marked tricks in here that I like. There is just a bunch of stuff. Practical, simple stuff, just like Sankey. First volume, you know, has the basics, his basic slides, you know, double lift, ordinance change. And then in the third volume, you get into more exciting slides like the Wichita Slip, which is really cool. and there's almost all of his tricks on here, which I love. There is one DVD in Volume 1, but there are about 500 pages each. This took me almost 2 weeks to get through, and I still come back to them. There's things with keys, flash paper, paper clips. He goes an entire chapter on his trick paper clipped. Mentalism, there's close-up mentalism, stage mentalism, kids magic. There's a lot of stuff. Fire starters, even some tricks that he markets, but they do tell you how it works, which is nice, and they tell you if you want to make it. But most of the tricks that you have to make are very complicated, but that's okay. The entire set, I think, is around $150, and each individual book is $35. And I recommend getting the entire set because there is just each volume has so many great tricks in here, and it gives you. Besides that, his Beyond the Secrets is in here. His book, which is, I believe, out of print, but he sells it in an ebook. I was lucky enough to actually have it in print. But there are chapters and chapters with coins and cards, impromptu card. His thing dough is on here. Cards and props, matches, pens, cards and rubber bands. So many things. The list goes on and on and on. But these effects are high impact. Joshua J. and Andy Gladwin hand-picked these effects. They went through and hand-picked them. Because, as we know, Jay Sankey has published a lot of stuff in the magic community. And you get the best right here. Go out and buy it. If you liked it and you want to see more, please personal message me on this channel or leave a comment below with a product that you would like to see me review in the next episode.